Did you know the average American is leaving over $2,000 in credit card rewards on the table every single year? I'm about to show you the 5 best credit cards for beginners in 2026 that will help you capture every dollar you deserve and build an excellent credit score in the process. In the next 8 minutes, you're going to learn about 5 credit cards specifically designed for people starting their credit journey. I'll break down the exact rewards you can earn, the annual fees or lack thereof, and which card is the absolute best fit for your lifestyle. Whether you're looking to earn cash back on everyday purchases, build your credit from scratch, or start traveling for almost free, I've got you covered. Stick around to the end because I'll reveal which card gives you an insane sign-up bonus that most beginners don't even know exists. Let's dive in. Starting at number 5, we have the Discover It Cashback card, and this is honestly one of the smartest first cards you can get. Here's why this card is perfect for beginners. $0 annual fee. 0. You're not paying anything to hold this card, which is crucial when you're just starting out. The reward structure is brilliant. You earn 5% cash back on rotating categories each quarter. Things like grocery stores, restaurants, gas stations, and Amazon. These change every 3 months, so you're always earning extra on stuff you're buying anyway. Everything else gets a solid 1% back. But here's where it gets insane. Discover matches all the cash back you earn in your first year. Let me repeat that. They literally double your rewards for 12 months. If you earn $300 in cash back, they give you another $300. That's $600 just for using the card you were going to use anyway. For college students or people with limited credit history, Discover is super approachable. They're known for approving people with shorter credit files. Plus, there's no foreign transaction fee, so if you travel internationally, you're not getting hit with extra charges. The only downside? Discover isn't accepted everywhere like Visa or MasterCard, but it's accepted at over 99% of places in the US, so this rarely becomes an issue. Coming in at number 4 is the Chase Freedom Unlimited, and this one is a long-term powerhouse. This card gives you unlimited 1.5% cash back on every single purchase. No categories to remember, no rotating bonuses, just consistent rewards on everything. Buy groceries? 1.5%. Pay your phone bill? 1.5%. It's simple and it adds up fast. But here's what makes this card special for beginners. It's your entry point into the Chase ecosystem. Once you have this card and build a relationship with Chase, you can upgrade to premium travel cards like the Chase Sapphire Preferred or Reserve. And here's the kicker. All those points you earned on your Freedom Unlimited can transfer over and be worth way more when you redeem them for travel. You also get 5% back on travel booked through Chase, 3% on dining and drugstores, and there's a solid welcome bonus, usually around $200 after you spend $500 in the first 3 months. 0 annual fee, no foreign transaction fees, and you're building a foundation with one of the biggest banks in America. This is the smart play if you're thinking long-term. The catch? You typically need at least a year of credit history and a score around 670. If you're brand new to credit, start with the Discover, build for 6 months, then apply for this one. At number 3, we have the One QuicksilverOne, and this is the best option if you have fair credit or you're rebuilding. This card offers unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with no category restrictions. It's straightforward. You spend, you earn, done. Here's why Capital One made this list. They're one of the most beginner-friendly issuers. Even if your credit score is in the low 600s or you've had some credit hiccups in the past, Capital One is known for giving people a second chance. The annual fee is $39, which might make you hesitate, but think about it this way. If you spend $3,000 a year on this card, that's $45 in cash back. You're already covering the fee and making a profit. Plus, Capital One reports to all 3 credit bureaus, so every on-time payment is building your score. You also get access to Capital One's Credit Wise tool for free, which lets you monitor your credit score in real time. This is huge when you're building credit because you can actually see your progress month by month. Another bonus, no foreign transaction fees. If you travel abroad, you're not paying extra. Is this the most exciting card? No, but it's reliable, builds credit, and Capital One has excellent customer service. Sometimes boring is exactly what you need when you're starting out. Number 2 on the list is the Citi Double Cash card, and this one has a unique feature that makes it incredibly valuable. You earn cash back twice, 1% when you buy something and another 1% when you pay it off. That's 2% total on everything, with 0 categories, 0 caps, and 0 annual fee. Think about what 2% means. If you put $10,000 on this card in a year, that's $200 back for doing nothing different than what you are already doing. The brilliant part about this card is it encourages good credit behavior. You have to pay off your purchases to get that second 1%, so it naturally pushes you toward paying your balance in full every month. This is exactly the habit you want to build when you're learning to use credit responsibly. Citi also offers balance transfer promotions, often 0% APR for 12 to 18 months. If you ever carry a balance on another card, you can transfer it here and pay 0 interest while you knock it out. That alone could save you hundreds in interest charges. The catch? You'll typically need at least a year of credit history and a score around 680 plus. This isn't your first card, but it's a phenomenal second card once you've established yourself. No annual fee, no frills, just solid 2% cash back on literally everything. It's a workhorse card that belongs in every wallet. And the number 1 best credit card for beginners in 2026 is the Bank of America Customized Cashback Rewards Card. Here's what makes this the winner. You get to choose your 3% category: gas stations, online shopping, dining, travel, drugstores, home improvement. You pick what works for your life. Then you get 2% at grocery stores and wholesale clubs and 1% on everything else. 0 annual fee. But wait, it gets better. If you have other Bank of America accounts, like a checking or savings account, you get up to 75% more rewards. So that 3% becomes 5.25%. That 2% becomes 3.5%. This is insane value. For beginners, Bank of America is also very approachable. They have a pathway for people building credit, and their customer service is top tier. You can walk into a branch if you ever have questions or issues. The welcome bonus is typically $200 after spending $1,000 in 90 days, which is extremely achievable. And because you can customize the category, this card grows with you. Maybe right now you spend a lot on gas, but in 2 years you're traveling more. Just switch your category. This card combines flexibility, high rewards, 0 fees, and beginner-friendly approval odds. That's why it's number 1 on my list for anyone starting their credit card journey in 2026. So, there you have it, the 5 best credit cards to start building wealth and crushing your financial goals in 2026. Quick recap. Discover it for that first-year match, chase Freedom Unlimited for long-term value, Capital One QuicksilverOne if you're rebuilding, Citi Double Cash for that sweet 2% on everything, and Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards for ultimate flexibility. Now here's my challenge to you. Pick one card from this list, apply in the next 24 hours, and start building your credit empire today. And when that card arrives, come back and drop a comment letting me know which one you chose. If you found this helpful, do me a favor and smash that like button. It tells YouTube to show this video to more people who need to see it. And if you want to learn exactly how to build your credit score from 600 to 800, I made a complete guide on that. It's the video popping up on your screen right now. Check it out. Subscribe to MoneyVault Pro for more videos on credit cards, investing, and building real wealth. We drop new content every Tuesday and Friday. I'll see you in the next one. Now go get that credit card.